your favorite part?
Gummies.
Gummies, that's a good. Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Weston if you're new here, and today I'm going to be talking about how I potty trained my 2-year-old. So the first thing that I personally did is I didn't know when you were supposed to potty train. So when she asked for a potty and saw a potty at the store, I was like, oh yeah, sure. And I think she was only like maybe 14, maybe 15 months. And so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll get it. And I put it in our bathroom and I started looking into it more and then realized like, she's not gonna be potty trained soon. So we just did it for fun and exposure really. And I actually started seeing signs that she wanted to be potty trained. So I actually started seeing like her hiding when she was going to the bathroom and like going behind her high chair, going to her room, hiding behind our couch. And I was like, I think it's gonna be like potty training time soon. So I started like looking into it and seeing like what I should do, how I should do it. Like I'm a first time mom, so I had no idea like what to do, where to start. So when I started looking into it, I realized that like a lot of people don't potty train until they're like 3, and she was only 2 years and 2 months. So I was like, wow, this is early. Like, should I do it? Should I not do it? So I just started like explaining the process to her, and I'm like, oh, mommy's going pee, mommy's using toilet paper, mommy's pulling her pants up, mommy's flushing the toilet, mommy's gonna wash her hands, mommy's gonna turn off the light. And she started being really interested in the process. So I explained the process probably for like a whole month before I actually started potty training her. And she loved it, and she still had that potty in our bathroom. So she was like she was playing with a potty, and she would do it she would sit on it when I would sit on it. And so I was like, you know what, I think it's time. She's hiding when she is going to the bathroom, and I'm explaining it, she's excited about it. And then also she started wanting, like, as soon as she peed or pooped, she would want a new diaper, like ASAP. Didn't want to sit in it, and so I was like, it's time. I feel like it's right. I'm not 100% sure, but it's time. So when we were at Target, I went down the potty aisle and she saw a pink potty. And let me tell you, it was a game changer. I know, a pink potty, you never think would be a game changer, but she still had that little tiny potty that didn't look like our toilet. So we got her a potty. I'll put a picture of it here. She loved it. It was pink. It had like a place where she could wipe, so I put wipes in there to start with, and she just loved it. And I was so excited, and she was so excited. And so I got that, and we went and picked out undies. We got her favorite character, which at the time was Frozen. So I got her a pack of undies, and then I also ordered off of Amazon a sticker chart, but it was a magnetic sticker chart. And it had like a bunch of things, like when I asked to go potty, when I tried to go potty, when I went pee, when I went poop. I'll put a picture, I'll put a little clip of what it exactly looks like here. And it was so encouraging for her. She skipped. And then after I got the magnet sticker chart, I also got gummies. And then I got her gummy bears. She loves sour, so I got her sour gummy bears, chocolate, and I would let her pick one when she would go to the bathroom. And so I had everything that I needed set up. I had the potty, I had the undies, I had the sticker chart, I had the rewards, and most of all, she was excited. So we were set. The next thing that I did after I had everything, I looked up her favorite shows to see if they had anything about like potty training or going potty or anything like that, to make it fun for her and to hear it from something that she loves to watch. Like coming from me, we went and I looked, and Daniel the Tiger had a whole episode on it, and we watched it, and she loves Daniel the Tiger. And so that was also really helpful. So for day 1, I told her that we weren't gonna be using diapers anymore. I got her underwear out, I got her toilet out, I put it right here in the living room, and right in the morning first thing, her diaper was wet, and so I took it off, wiped her up, and I said, okay, here you go, like sit on the potty. And then I turned on her favorite show, which is Daniel the Tiger, and I turned it on that specific episode that was about potty training. And so she loved it. She went pee, it was all good. And then I kept telling, like asking her every 30 minutes, hey, do you have to go potty? Do you have to go poop? Do you have to go pee? And she's like, no. And finally she did, like an hour later, and I was like, thank goodness. And then so excited. We got her treats, so on and so forth. That happened all day, and the first week I gave her a treat every single time she went potty. And she loved washing her hands, which helped a lot. So I would ask every 30 minutes, so day 1 was fine. Now day 2, she had gymnastics. And I was a little bit nervous, so I got a different print of diapers and told her, these are just in case. You still have to tell mommy when you have to go, but these are just in case. I know some people, our doctor didn't recommend pull-ups, so I didn't even get pull-ups. I just got a different print of her diaper. We used the Honest diapers, the nighttime ones with the sheep on it. And we also use those at night. But I got the different print and told her these are just in case you have to go potty and you can't make it or you can't tell mommy. Because I didn't want her to pee on the gymnastics floor. It's like cloth material. I'm sure it's happened before, but I just didn't want to embarrass her. I didn't want to like put any pressure on her either. So I just said, these are just in case and mommy will take it off when we get home. And so we went through the gymnastics class. She didn't have to go. And then when we got home, I took it off and she had an accident. But it was fine. I didn't make it a big deal. I didn't put pressure on her. I just wanted to make it as fun as possible. So everything was celebrated. Every little step, and I didn't like punish her or like be like, oh, I'm disappointed in you because you went pee on the floor. Like I didn't do that. I just wanted it to be fun, easygoing, go with the flow. If we had an accident, all I would say is, it's okay. Maybe we could try to go in the potty next time. So the next few days, she started getting the hang of it and could start feeling when she would go. So day 3, I didn't ask her at all. She just told me when she had to go. Mommy, you have to go pee-pee. Mommy, you have to go pee-pee. Mommy, you have to go poop. And we would go. And I would say after about a week, after about a week, I stopped putting diapers on her when we would go places. And I would just remind her before we got out of the car to go anywhere, just let mommy know if you have to go pee-pee and we'll go in the bathroom and go potty. And so I would tell her every time we got out of the car just to remind her so she knew like, oh yeah. After a week was up of potty training, I moved the toilet from the living room into the her bathroom. And so she would start kind of getting used to it, being in the bathroom, going to the bathroom instead of being out here in the living room. And I would say she didn't struggle with it too bad, but she wanted to like be in the living room because that's where we are the most. But she got the hang of it, and then once she started getting a hang of that, we got a potty seat, like a potty topper that sits on top of the big toilet. And then I already had a stool for to grab my shoes, so I just put that there. And she didn't like it at first, and I kind of had to like, it's okay, no worries. Like, no, I didn't want to push her, but I also wanted to encourage her to go. And so I was like, it's okay, you can do it. We get to wash your hands in here too. We did have a few accidents, but they were only at our gym daycare, and it was when she was playing. She didn't want to miss out. But I kept having her watch that Daniel the Tiger show where it was like, stop, go, flush and wash and be on your way, stop. And it really helped her to tell the people at the gym, like, hey, I have to go potty, and they would call me and I'd come down and I'd take her potty. But she did have like 3 or 4 accidents at the gym when she was playing with other kids and like super excited and busy. And I wasn't mad at her. I didn't make it like a big deal of like, oh, next time just tell someone they could call mommy, like, you know, no big deal. And then she was potty trained for a while. She's been potty trained since, I would say, January, maybe the very beginning of February too. And I would say like maybe 2 months ago, she started like in her playroom, she was peeing like every night, and I was like, what is going on? Like, why are you peeing now, like all of a sudden in your underwear? And I had to have like a little talk with her, not like mad or angry. Don't get me wrong, I was frustrated because she was potty trained for so long, but I didn't show it and I didn't tell her. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's like, are we having like a regression? Like, I don't even have another kid. They say like, when you have another kid, they start to like, your other kid starts to regress. Like, what is going on? And so I kept having to remind her, and we watched Daniel the Tiger again, Stop and Go and Wash and Be On Your Way. And once again, it helped her. And now she hasn't she'll be 3 in November. She hasn't had it since that weird little spout of like 4 days in a row. So the tips that I would give is like, just make it fun, make it lighthearted, don't put too much pressure on them, and don't get angry because it doesn't make them feel good. So I feel like when I make it fun and not a big deal, she's more likely to do it than me like scolding her about not going pee or not going poop on the toilet. So yeah, if you guys haven't, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. What did you think about potty training?
Good.
Good? What was your favorite part?
Gummies.
Gummies. That's a good one, huh? Was it easy or was it hard?
Hard.
It was hard?
I mean,